4. Markkanen in the corner. Outside, Gasol. And again, Washington with the triple.
And I really like to see Gasol go up with the shot immediately after getting the pass. Shows how much confidence he has in himself.
Pass to Banchero. And finished off by Banchero.
And putting some power behind it. Nicely done.
Brunson outside. Good, and the assist goes to Parrish. Brunson's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for Washington. Rebound, Parrish.
Come on, you can't be doing that. I know these guys want to put on a show, but you can't pass up scoring opportunities.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
Yeah, they've come out with more energy and effort, and that's reflected in the score.
You got to admire how Gay sees the floor. Effortlessly shredding the D on that drive. Just a fantastic penetrator.
Good job there of going on the attack and putting pressure on the rim.
Pass to Parrish. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Parrish has got 6.
Crushing it right now. They've done an excellent job of spacing the floor.
Yeah, we thought this might be the case. You see a few of those go through the net, it becomes contagious.
Now Gasol has been leading the charge for Washington. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for Washington.
Well, the coaching staff's game plan is very clear. Move the ball on the perimeter and shoot the shots with no hesitation.
And I also like how they trusted one another with the rock, creating shots by keeping the ball moving.
Wembanyama on the follow.
You have to be aware of Wembanyama on the boards. Really keep a body on him.
Well, the classics still work. He proves it there by making a successful inside-out.
And finished off by Griffin.
Man, one for the highlight reel. And you see after multiple knee surgeries, Griffin can still get up.
And there's the bucket from Markkanen.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless, building this lead in every way possible.
And you know with some players, it's more than just the number.
Home, that's real. Stop teasing me. Stop teasing me. I could change your life so easily. I keep begging you to stay, but you're leaving me. Leaving me. We got in the club. Got the whole 6 side, they believe in me. We got members east of the DVP. We got members west on the 401. We got a lock on the game, but there's more to come. You gotta pot that to the morning come. You want for the girls, they don't order some.
Welcome, everyone, and thanks for joining us on 2K Sports. It's a very unique broadcast for you tonight. You'll see a fresh face from the collegiate level in the mix. Tonight, it'll be Louisville going up against the Pistons. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me tonight, Greg Anthony and Coach Stan Van Gundy. And it's going to be Louisville off the tip. Here's Johnson. Pass to Wembanyama. And good coming off the assist by Magic Johnson.
Sometimes you watch Wembanyama and think this guy is a cheat code, hitting threes at well over 7 feet tall.
Now here's Holmgren. Oh, and the jam by Holmgren.
And we knew Holmgren could get up there, but wow, he put some spice on that one.
Griffin with it. And it's Johnson picking him up. And the foul on Magic Johnson.
First team foul.
That is his first foul of the game. Pass to Bradley. Let Trey cans it from downtown.
looking confident on that jumper. You've got to be decisive to get that one off quick.
Johnson for three. Sinks the triple.
Nice seeing Johnson drain the three ball, proving how lethal of a scorer he can be.
And with the ball out of bounds, Jordan cuts it back. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Holmgren outside. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
And guys, you can't allow Holmgren to gain confidence from the mid-range. He'll burn you when you give him those looks.
And that's one he wants back, just wide open, but not able to connect that time.
And so the timeout by Joe Mazzulla here. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. So for the Pistons. And so the timeout by Joe Mazzulla here. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy.
All right, let's get to another quarter. That's all it gets loud for your Breakers Gets Through.
So Phil Jackson's decided to take a timeout here. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan.
Give yourself a round of applause.
Just around a minute and a half into the first quarter. Mutombo sets a screen. It's stolen by Banchero. Three-pointer, Butler. And again, it's Louisville from deep.
And showing off some agility on the break. Banchero is so elusive in the open floor.
To stand in terms of emerging young stars, Banchero is very high on that list.
Well, he sure is, Kevin, because he can create shots for himself and his teammates. And as we've already seen in his early years, this guy is at his best in the playoffs, and that's a trait you're always looking for.
Oh, great job to punch it in off the drives. Let him know you've arrived.
Connects from three-point range.
And he's got a nice fluid motion on his long-range shots. I think Banchero will be a consistent three-point shooter at the NBA level. And guys, that's not as easy as he made it look. You've got to have some skills to pull that off.
Well, he's got plenty of those, that's for sure. Oh, and the dunk by Shaq.
One of the most ferocious dunkers we've ever seen. Shaq capable of bringing down the entire basket.
And it's sent back by Mutombo.
Making the close defensive play by staying strong. No panic, no sloppiness.
A nice shot by Gasol. And here's Gay. He'll bring it up for Detroit. 6-point game. And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing.
And the thing about Rudy Gay, you never know when he's going to have a night where he just explodes. He's one of those guys that can just score in bunches.
Here's Bridges. Out to the right wing. No one near Banchero as he lets it go. And again, it's Louisville from deep.
And this is the type of go-to scorer this team wants Banchero to be. They love his confidence.
Yeah, he just put his head down and went to work on the drive.
O'Neal, no good.
Well, you can tell he thinks he should have had that one. Even harder on him when he's got a good look like that and it doesn't go down.
And it's Banchero missing.
Doesn't register as a block, but he did everything you want defending that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
Dikembe Mutombo.
That is not possible. What we just, is that possible?
I think it is, Greg. Not probable, but like possible, like you said. A nice first quarter of play. We've seen plenty of offense so far. Louisville out in front. They're up by 2. And the second. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Louisville?
Well, the thing about hitting early threes, it spaces the floor and makes things a lot easier offensively.
And I also like how they've trusted one another with the rock, creating shots by keeping the ball moving.
And I like when Wembanyama is aggressive on offense because defenses feel helpless to stop him.
You know, Stan, you look at Wembanyama's frame. Does he need to get any stronger? Put on more muscle, more bulk?
Well, Kevin, of course he could use to improve on his strength, but he's strong enough right now to be one of the best players in the league. We've seen that, but as he gets older, a lot of that strength's just going to come naturally. The scary thing is for coaches and players around the league, not on his team, this guy's just going to keep getting better.
Johnson, a wide open look. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow.
Oh, what a feed right there. You gotta love the unselfish attitude.
Power and explosion. That's Griffin's edge.
Here's Wembanyama. Hand contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Personal foul.
It's going to be on Blake Griffin. Louisville shooting their initial free throws of the game right here.
Taking 2 shots.
And he makes both free throws.
Well, you see why teams try to avoid fouling him. You're basically giving away points.
Griffin attacking. Oh, look at that.
And one for the highlight reel. And you see after multiple knee surgeries, Griffin can still get up.
Wembanyama outside. Here. Oh, that's the highlight of the night. Wembanyama.
And we talk about how Wembanyama makes the wow plays. Wow.
Here's Bradley. It's Chet Holmgren with the rebound.
You know, the right thing there to try to fade away with the D all over him, but that is a difficult shot to sink.
And he commits the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
Yeah, there's nothing easy on offense. Coaches love seeing that kind of hustle on the defensive end.
And some hang time on the rim. Puts a little cherry on the top of that slam.
Well, those kind of displays of strength can get one team rolling.
Now that's what I call a throwdown. Maybe Love should save that one for the dunk.
Oh my goodness, Wembanyama delivers the hammer.
And we talk about how Wembanyama makes the wow plays. Wow.
And that's a special play coming from the one spot.
You know, his passing can take a backseat for that dunk. Wow.
Wow, that is an impressive vertical for a point guard. My goodness.
Wembanyama. And Wembanyama throws it down.
And a big man who moves like a guard. Wembanyama is an absolute terror when he slices inside.
A nice shot by Griffin.
Well, look, if he misses that shot, coach might think of benching him. He's pretty fortunate he got that one to go.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Shooting for the Pistons, Blake Griffin.
That free throw, no good.
Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe.
And known for his explosiveness, Griffin also possesses that reliable jumper and is also a really good passer at that position.
Here's Bradley. Rips it home after the terrific move.
Yeah, big time height advantage there, and he does not mess around. Good recognition to take it right at him.
And we've got a whistle. The refs are indicating it's a transition take foul. It's going to be a shot and the ball. Louisville shooting their third free throw shot of the game.
And Holmgren possesses sky-high potential. His length and versatility making him such an intriguing prospect.
A three for Jordan.
Good job of stepping up to the plate there, seizing back the momentum for his team.
Yeah, plenty of lead changes in this game. It's gone back and forth.
Johnson surveying the floor. And a close game so far through the first two quarters as we reach halftime. Louisville leads by only one.
39.
And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of the third quarter. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Now here is Kirilenko. And that one is hammered home.
Well, what a display of athletic ability. Hammering it down like that.
Detroit foul. Dikembe Mutombo. First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Bridges. No scoring in this one. For three. Gasol wide open. He fires. Fires the jumper from the corner and nails it.
And I really like to see Gasol go up with the shot immediately after getting the pass. Shows how much confidence he has in himself.
Yeah, he might want to avoid looking over at the bench for a little bit here. A missed dunk like that is infuriating to a coach.
Bridges outside. Pass to Butler. 5 on the clock. Here's the three. Rebound, Detroit.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
And so the timeout by Joe Mazzulla here. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. Detroit making a switch. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Now Kirilenko. Here's Banchero. And finished off by Banchero.
And what a strong finish from Banchero. His guys love when he throws it down.
Third quarter of play with just over a minute and a half gone by. And he makes that one.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Pass to Shaq. O'Neal showing no mercy.
O'Neal is a force of nature. And once he gets it that low, it is a foregone conclusion.
And it's George finishing it off.
And once he gets clear off the screen, there is no stopping him.
No, not when there's a flush waiting to happen.
Well, give credit to the screener there. That's how you help free up your teammates.
Towns has one of the best three-point strokes of any big man in the league.
Pass to Mutombo. Here he goes. And it's Dikembe with the jam.
Oh, how about the dunk right there? I love seeing him go up with that force.
Here's Banchero for three. Good. Great play by Green to set it up.
Yeah, the scouting report may tell you different, but you can't just allow Banchero shots at the arc.
First personal foul. First team foul.
1:11 left in the third quarter. With the fadeaway. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Mutombo's got 4 points in the quarter.
And this team encourages Mutombo to take those shots, knowing how efficient he can be inside.
Keeping things simple on offense. Great work finding the open man.
Davis sets a screen. Here's Kirilenko. And it is flushed down with a nice jam. A great competitive game so far.
And from the look of it, this one could go right down to the wire.
Louisville passing it around. And the wide open shot from Green. And again, it's Louisville from deep.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
And they call over the back here. Too much contact.
And guys, as soon as you start going over and through a rebounder, you're probably going to get whistled for over the back.
Yeah, you can get away with a little bump in the back, but as soon as you lean that much on him, you're going to get called for the foul.
And so he hits both.
Well, you have to appreciate a big man who can step up to the line and knock it down with confidence.
Bridges outside. Knocks down the three ball. Bridges got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. And at the close of the third quarter, still a close game, and both teams putting up points in a hurry. Louisville out in front. They're up by 3. And we're just moments away from the start of the fourth quarter. Stay with us. And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter in what is still anybody's ballgame. Louisville leading by 3. Jordan outside.
Detroit foul. Julius Erving. First. Personal foul. First team foul.
And so it's Louisville with it. Back to Wembanyama. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark. Detroit trails by 3. Griffin with it. And it's Johnson picking him up. Near the three-point line, it's Holmgren. Perfect on the shot. Swishes it through.
And when the ball is in his hands, you just feel like it's going in.
Pass to Wembanyama. Now, here is Erving. From deep. That drops. Nice feed that time from Wembanyama. And the Pistons lead by 2. And now we'll get a perspective here on the hustle game. How it's been going for the Pistons.
Well, they've shown just outstanding effort defensively, and it's resulted in several forced turnovers.
And boy, it just seems like they are blocking everything. All throughout this game, they have just wreaked havoc defensively.
Erving outside. Driving inside. Oh, the rim with an easy reach of Wembanyama.
Wembanyama is a specimen going at the rim there with a purpose.
He parachutes in for the putback.
There's a certain resiliency to this team, and you're starting to see it.
Yeah, and as a coach, you love having a team like this. They've got 0 quitting.
A big man with impressive range. Holmgren can hurt you from deep when given the chance.
Well, this is what he does. A proven scorer in the clutch.
Now Wembanyama. Let's lose a 3. Jordan pulls it down. Erving with the steal. Wembanyama with it. Now guarded by Jordan. The shot misses. From 20 feet out. Can't get it.
And you know they wanted that one to go down.
Yeah, they really wanted that bucket to go. You can't get discouraged.
A three-pointer. Good.
Nice job by Wembanyama, finding the three-point shooter, using his vision.
And there's the call on Chet Holmgren. That'll be his second foul of the game. And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. And he knows there's no room for mistakes and wants everyone on the same page. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Johnson outside. Now Edey. It's stolen by Bradley. .104 left here in the fourth quarter. The drive by Thompson.
Rocketing off the deck. Thompson showing that youthful exuberance.
Wembanyama outside. It's good.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
Yeah, he got a good look, and he calmly delivered for them. That's what you like to see.
First team foul.
Outside Irving. All sorts of time. He nails the jump shot. No room for them to make a mistake here.
You got to almost play perfect from here on out.
Bradley drives in. Oh, the dunk.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And that is why you want to run off turnovers. Get down the floor before the defense is set.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. Thompson in the posts. Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over. They're in front by 6. Guys, your thoughts?
And the game pretty much over. Curious timeout here.
Well, they could be trying to just make a change just so their subs can close this game out.
And taken away by Johnson. And so the Pistons take the win. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for them, Greg. They really had to work for this win.
That's a good point. I mean, weaker teams might have buckled at the end, but the crowd amped up, everyone in the building kind of rooting against